Hey guys, this is Kayla here at Plum coming at you with kind of a different video today. I was just going to show you my different planners since it's the new year and maybe set some things up with you. Kind of unsure, just here to kind of chat about my planners and maybe some of my goals. I've kind of already showed my budgeting planner-ish thing that I have from Kayla-EvergreenBudgets and a couple of things that I have in there from me. So first I'm going to kind of go over this beauty that I spent a good chunk of change on because I am adamant to plan this year because I have proven to myself again and again I'm more productive when I am actively like making checklists, making to-do lists and all of that. And part of that is me opening a planner and doing something with it every day. So I got this beauty. I really liked Happy Planner and its style. I did not like though the lack of like customizable options. So I found Plum paper, which is beautiful. You can get it in coils, you can make it into Happy Planners, you can get bits and pieces to create your own planner. It was really cool. So I actually already put it all together, but it came with the cover, it came with the coils in its own package, and then the actual planners were all individually packaged. So I had to put like all of this together, which I could have recorded that, but if I'm being honest, it was a little bit of a pain in the booty butt, so kind of glad I didn't. But I got this cute boho-ish book theme with these champagne discs, and then the back looks just like that. And then I got the biggest planner you could, so I've got the regular size, I don't know what it's called, 8 by 11 and a half or something. So this is what it looks like. You got your at a yearly glance, and I've got some dates highlighted already. And then you had this, and it was special dates, and I kind of already added stuff here. These stickers weren't here. They came from actually this no, not this pack. Oh, I don't even have that pack of stickers. Ouch. I have another pack of stickers I got from Temu that I used, but those and I decided I was going to use this to track all of my members' birthdays on Kofi, because that is part of my membership for most tiers, is to do something for their birthday. So I have this so I can have it laid out because I was really worried about figuring out how to keep track of that. And I've already written them down. And the beauty is I use friction pens, so if anyone ever decides they can't afford the subscription anymore, which is perfectly okay, I can kind of just erase their name and their date from this page. So that's what I'm going to use this for. This page is just plans and goals. I think you could probably do it by month again. I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I think I want to do obviously goals, and I think I'm going to do them by month. And then you kind of go into January. This is a plain notes page. And I did find on Etsy places to get customizable stickers for this, because this is more of like a glossy texture that you normally get with your dividers. And I've seen people have stickers that are like either trackers or anything. I did not get this in time to make an order to get them in time for January, so I will probably start that in February. I do have my February stickers coming, but I did order some stickers from houndstyledesign.com on Etsy, and they were just these cute boho fairy-esque stickers that I really thought were cute, so I ended up getting them. And I've used some of them already, and you'll see that. And then this was like a freebie from the shop, so really cute and would recommend that shop. Okay, first page here that I figured I'd go with you guys is I kind of wanted to plan out my video schedule goals. Obviously, I will have times where I'm not able to stick to it, which is why it's a goal for me. I do work multiple jobs, so sometimes, and I'm a mom, and things just come up, and so I can't always get things out on the specific date that I want to get them out by, but I do my very, very best. But my goal is that on Mondays, we're going to clearly have our minis video. On Tuesdays, I really hope to do extras, any like extra videos. You will see I am creating like a Christmas binder. This could be for Happy Mail, things that I don't have the funds to stuff regularly, things like that. Wednesdays are gonna be my box game days. Ooh, I did not like that D. Let me erase that. That is why I use this type of pen. Better. Box game days. Thursdays I have set aside for my 2025 / long-term savings binder. You guys are gonna get to see what that looks like here in the next week. Actually, you might have already seen it by the time this video goes up, because I have so many videos recorded but not enough days in the week to post them. So there's that. So my 2025 and long-term video will be on Thursdays. Fridays are my month ahead binder. Saturdays are my scratch and saves. And then Sundays are my group plays / friends. Play with friends. People call it different things. So that is my tentative schedule that I hope to keep up with in the new year, is my biggest goal. My other biggest goal, and I will probably put that back on the other page when I set that page up off camera, is to keep up with comments. I am starting to get in the groove of keeping up with posting my videos regularly, and now I just need to keep up with replying to comments regularly. I appreciate all of the support, and I don't know how some of the creators that have thousands or hundreds of comments manage like responding to everybody, but I'm going to make it my personal goal, and I might even make it like a SMART goal like Nora Ellis believes in, to figure out how I'm going to do that, whether I set aside a certain amount of time every day, however I choose to do that. Okay, so this is like the monthly overview look, and I already have some stickers on it. My paydays, I do get paid kind of differently. One job, my teaching job, I get paid once a month on the 20th. I get paid on the 31st / the 1st, and the 15th of the month for one of my other jobs. And then of course, when I pick up serving shifts, I get paid that day. My sticker's peeling up. So far I have the date for my back to school. I do need to add 2 appointments on here for the 15th and the 21st. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do that on camera or not. I got my goals here for this month, which is a no spend 80% of the month. I think I did the percentage, and that would equal 25 days out of the month. I don't spend out of budget or anything like that. Anything extra that I haven't budgeted for, essentially. Which means I also don't want to spend money if I don't have to out of my sinking funds, and except for like ones that I know that I have to do, like when I go to my nail appointment. But mostly this has to do with like spending extra, essentially. My second goal is to do another Etsy launch. I hope to do it I was hoping, let me look at this calendar. I'm hoping to do it by the 5th, Sunday the 5th, to be honest, because I have a box game I want to release, and I hope to use it in my box game day on this date before I record it. So that is my goal. My other goal is to gain 1 new Kofi member this month. I'm kind of keeping my goals kind of low just because I want to keep them realistic, and yeah, there are months that I don't get any new members on my Kofi, and then this month, for example, I got 2 new members, so I really appreciated that. My 4th goal is to reach 350 subscribers this month, and then I put number 5 as to find peace. That is a very personal goal, and to figure out what my peace looks like, if that makes sense. So that is one of my other goals. And then we've got what a weekly spread looks like, and I've kind of mapped some of it out. I mapped out my videos, so you have a sneak peek at what videos are coming up this next week, or that came up last week, I guess. Yeah, this one probably won't go up till the following Tuesday. So, yeah. And then this is where it was customizable. So, like super customizable. Clearly you could have gotten the vertical layout, or you could have gotten the layout I have. The other thing is you could customize what this part was for. You could have done goals, plans, important reminders. I picked words of inspiration, just because I don't like having to rewrite my goals over and over and over again. And then on this side you had the option of like important, to do, or reading, and I decided to do reading because I'm taking part in a big reading challenge with Kayla-EvergreenBudgets and something finance. I'd have to look that up again. And so I want to keep track of what book am I reading, and then how many pages am I reading every day, or minutes, or whatever I decide to track. So that's what these pages look like. And then I'm gonna go to the back, and I added on extra lined paper pages for each month. So that was one add-on I did. Another add-on I did was to kind of help me get more organized, is this monthly cleaning chart, and it's got it broken down between the kitchen, living room, bathrooms, office, which would be like my little desk area because I don't have an office, bonus rooms. I wish I had bonus rooms. And then there's a blank side too for like maybe deep cleaning or something. And that there's this page like that on every single month. So all of them look the same. And then I've got extra add-ons in the back that I added on. I really loved this planner. I feel so blessed. So, okay. Here we are. End of December. Here is one of the first add-ons I did was tracker coloring section. So essentially what this is I have 12 different trackers that have this full spread. This one's like, what are these called? One starts with an M. This type of plant. Elephant plants? No, I don't know. But there's a different design on each one, and like it's all about coloring. But it's habit trackers. So you have your mood, which are these leaves out here, and then specific things that I'm going to be tracking within here. So I have the 5 things that I'm going to try and track in the month of January is drinking no pop. I'm going to try and remove pop. I am doing a challenge with one of my best friends, and we're going to do this 28-week challenge for squats and sit-ups where we add 50 a week. So the first week we have to do 50 squats in a week. So you would divide that out, and it's like a very low amount. But by week 28, it's like you have to do 400 or an obscene amount, but you're going to work yourself up of squats and sit-ups. Sit-ups is where I'm going to really struggle. I want to journal, essentially open my planner and look at it every day. My water intake and my reading. And that was one add-on I did. And I love them, and they're pretty seasonal. Like this one, once you get towards fall, is very fall-esque, Christmassy. They're beautiful, to be honest. I love this. I'm so glad I added it on. There's a reflection page. I think that might be, yeah, at the end of the year. And then I added these dotted pages. There's a contact page, a password page, and then a 2026 page. I think that came with the binder. I just put it here. And then I added 2 other add-ons of 2 separate sets of coloring. And I have taken up coloring pretty intensively. So essentially it was an add-on with all of these beautiful coloring pages. And I thought about maybe doing a savings challenge where I save like a certain amount of money every time I complete one of these pages, because I paid for these add-ons. Like, I want to hold myself accountable and actually utilize them. And so I am thinking I'm going to make this into a savings challenge, whether I do like $5 a picture, because there's quite a few, because it's double-sided, which I like, but also kind of wish they weren't double-sided because I can't use like alcohol markers or anything now. But either way, it's great. I think I will do a savings challenge though with these, and I think it would save a good chunk of money by the end of the year. So yeah, that is my Plum planner that I am going to be using, and I didn't really fill anything out, but I thought I would show it to you. I've got to do it in chunks or these like get stuck. Okay, and then side. It's a big honker. All right. Oh, and then I also got add-ons. I got this bookmark stencil, which I forgot to put back in. I took it out because I was writing. And then I got these stickers add-on, which are cute. Probably wouldn't add them on again, just it's a very little amount for the amount you pay for it. But again, that was from Plum paper. And I've got some other stickers from Walmart and everywhere. Okay, so now let's look into my budget planner, and I figured we could do my SMART goal and my why. I don't know if I'm going to write it out on camera, but I could talk about it. So my why is definitely, I grew up very like roller coaster esque when it came to finances. Actually, when it came to almost every part of life, it was kind of like a roller coaster. We had really, really high highs and really low lows. So my why is to provide stability for my family, and a big part of that is financially. So that is my why. I will write it out and make it personalized. I kind of explained last time I'm going to use this and keep track of the total amount of money I saved per month from finished challenges. So not necessarily how much I put into savings, but how much I completed. And then I'll total it up at the end of the year. All right, so here's my SMART goals. So SMART goals stand for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. I think that it'd be smart to do, they say that you should do SMART goals within the amount of time it takes to create a habit. So usually you do it per quarter or per 45 days or something like that. At least that's how I was taught to do SMART goals. So what I think I'm going to do is do one quarterly. And so we are going to follow this. So my biggest goal for 2025 is to cut back on frivolous spending. I'm really bad about online shopping. And while I got better at it, after starting my YouTube, I still struggled. I still went way over budget for Christmas. Now, granted, I didn't get to save as much as I knew I needed to save for Christmas, but I could have cut back. I could have stuck to a budget, and I did not. So that's kind of like what I'm aiming at. So what I think I'm going to do is for the first quarter, so I'm going to write quarter one, which would be January through March, right? January, February, March, April, May, June. Yep. Through March. And then what do I want to accomplish? I already kind of wrote it in my other planner, but a 75, I think because that was in 1 month, a 75, 80%, 75 to 80% of no spend days. Okay. So now my light is flickering. So what that would look like, so we would say there's about 90 days in a quarter. Right? There is 31, 28. We're gonna go based off 90 days, like 30 days and every 3 months. I know that's not exact, but for this quarter, but that's okay. So now I'm gonna take that and divide it by point. We're gonna go 7.5 first. All right, and that's saying, oh, I think I did that wrong. So we're gonna take 90 days times 0.75. There we go. That would be 67.5 to 72 days of no spending, like no extra spending. So I guess I could have wrote that there. I already did this wrong. It's been a while since this part should have gone here. What I should have wrote is you're supposed to write like a short sentence of what you want to accomplish. So I want to accomplish spending less money on things I haven't budgeted for, would be my SMART goal. But then I would put my measurement, which is this part. So I'm actually going to do an arrow. I'll probably reprint this and just redo it, which is okay. Achievable. So how can the goal be achieved? So you can do this in steps. I'm going to do it in a set of 5 steps. So the first step is to make a budget every month. Okay. The second step I would say would be to plan the extras. Okay, so what I mean by that is instead of spontaneously going to hang out with a friend and deciding that we're gonna spontaneously go to get Mexican food, I plan for that and budget for that. And so that's what I mean by plan for the extras, the extra dates, the extra activities, plan for it and budget for it. Step 3 would be to remove shopping apps. From my phone. And then step 4, let me think here. Oh, here, so remove shopping apps. Step 4, use what I have first. Okay. What I mean by this is like, okay, if I got 12 lotions, I don't need to go buy another lotion. I need to use all of what I've got before I can say I need to go replace it. And that could be for things like with groceries too. That could be, okay, I've got 3 different types of oatmeal in the cupboard. Do I really need to buy another type of oatmeal, or do I need to buy malto-meal, or so on and so forth instead? So that's what I mean by use what I have first before I replenish. And then step 5, oh, I know what this is, to track transactions. I started that when I first started my YouTube, and it was doing, I did amazing. It really made me aware. And then I dropped off doing it, and I need to get back to it because clearly it's what kept me accountable. Because obviously the less I spend, the less time I have to spend filling out that tracker. So track transactions would be step 5, okay? Now you are relevant. Does this seem relevant or worthwhile? Yes. And I'm going to say because it will, oops, not with, will put me closer to, and then this is kind of where I relate it back to my SMART goal, or my specific statement, which I haven't written out yet, but I said I wanted to be financially stable, closer to being financially stable. Okay, and now time bound. When can I accomplish this goal? Okay, and then this is where I would say I will accomplish, oh, what am I writing? Accomplish? I have no clue. This goal by March. I think there's 30 days in March. I could be wrong. 2025. The end of March. The end of the quarter, essentially, is when I will achieve this by, and I will come back. And now the other thing with a SMART goal is tracking it. Okay, so what I will have to do for the next 3 months is to create something where I can track, did I spend that day or did I not? And I'm actually going to use my Plum planner that I just showed you to do that. So that is my SMART goal for quarter 1. I am not going to fill this out with you. I feel like that would just take too much time. And then I don't have my budget information yet. So really what I was here for is to show you what I'm planning on doing. And then these are my tracking spenders that I have in my Kofi that I'm going to be using. But really what I wanted to share with you is my planners and my goals coming up. So thank you so much for watching. That was probably really ranty and a whole lot to take in, but I appreciate you being here and supporting me. Let me see if I can get this closed. But yeah, so thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you're at in the world. Bye. Oh, also, let me know what your goals are in the comments below, please, and thank you. I really want to know what you guys have planned for this year and what things you want to achieve, and we can maybe hold each other accountable. Yeah, sorry. Now we can go. Bye.